Don't try, you're disappearing now. No, I won't stand for that. One chance is all you get. Before you get the axe, try your disappearing trick. I won't put up with it. I know you think you're quick, but quicker.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have two surprises for you today. I mean, one surprise because you have seen what we are going to review today. Yes, the Big Mac. This is the first Apple laptop on our channel and probably the most expensive laptop, around 2.4 lakh INR. And the second surprise is that you can watch videos from our channel in 4K resolution from today. So do subscribe and hit the bell icon for more quality videos in coming days. Just one click from you would help the channel keep creating quality content. So let's roll. Instead of doing a run-through of all features of the MacBook Pro, I thought I'll make this video short by covering only the top features of this premium Apple product. Do you know that you get black Apple stickers with this product and not the white unlike you get with your phones? That's because Apple puts those black stickers in the box only for their, in quotes, Pro products. And this is one of them. Packaging is classic Apple, clean, simple and suave. But it takes a bit of effort to pull the Mac out of the box. But once you have it in your hands, you'll definitely marvel at its finishing. So let's get into the top features, which is also something that makes it different from the previous generation of MacBook Pros. So feature 1, the performance, that is M1 Pro chip. Apple moved away from Intel chips and designed their own M1 chips some time back. The most striking feature was that they unified the memory, CPU and graphics in one single chip, which led to praiseworthy performance improvements. As the name indicates, this is a tool for professionals, mostly for design professionals and folks whose work greatly depends on applications that excels in processing power. With M1 Pro chips, Apple delivers just that. For instance, this laptop hits video rendering times out of the park with its processing power and speed. Now, feature 2, the return of the ports. Apple has listened to the feedback. They have been trying to put a laser focus on making devices sharper and thin, and in the process ruthlessly removed all the ports other than Thunderbolt. Now, all our beloved ports are making a comeback, including the HDMI port. It's HDMI 2.0, not 2.1, but what the heck? Who cares that on an Apple laptop? The fact that you see a HDMI port is like a miracle to many. Along with Thunderbolt, the other celebrity port who has made a comeback is the SD card slot. It's a half SD card slot which will tremendously be helpful for photographers and others who use them regularly. Type-C ports are also there. So yeah, at least you saved a couple of bucks on not buying a port extender from Amazon. The next comeback kid is the MagSafe charger. Apple's MagSafe charger is a superior design compared to the chargers of the Windows world. It connects magnetically as you bring the charging cable near to the MagSafe port, and if you accidentally pull the charging cable, it automatically detaches, which saves you from dragging your laptop and dropping it on the floor. So yeah, the ports have come back with a vengeance, and a warm welcome to that. Yeah, this has pushed the thickness, which is a departure from the Apple's razor-thin MacBook Air-like design. But I'm sure everyone would gladly welcome the functionality that these ports offers, even if some mobility is compromised. But it's definitely good to hold now. Feature 3, years ahead of others in sound or speakers. I can say they are one of the best sounding speakers on a laptop now in the market. Between Dell, Microsoft and Apple, the Mac takes the cake. The bass and full sound it delivers is great. I even forgot sometime that I was listening through the MacBook speakers during the review. Apple didn't have to worry about the competitors catching up on the speakers side, but still they went and improved it a bit. So sound is one of the highlights of this MacBook. Feature 4, the HDR Retina display. This 16-inch display comes with mini LED Liquid Retina XDR, which features extreme dynamic range, which means you can view HDR content which will be very bright and with contrast. The peak brightness of 1600 nit means you are looking at one of the most brightest screens in laptop on market right now. With a 1:1 contrast ratio, the colors will be very contrasty with deep blacks. The best thing about it is, I think, the resolution and refresh rate. Apple calls it ProMotion display, meaning the display rate adjusts itself itself to a different content. For example, if you're viewing a text or a web page, it will decrease the refresh rate of the screen, and if you're watching some video content with high refresh rate, the screen adjusts accordingly, all of which means you get smooth scrolling, viewing, and more battery performance. Another distinct feature this time is the notch, which is more like the notch in iPhones. The mouse arrow disappears when it is moved into the notch area. When you open a web page or you're watching a movie, it will blend in, so you won't feel the notches there. Even though the Face ID is not there, this notch feature should grow on you and get adjusted as you use it. Another classic Apple design is the 1080p webcam. All laptops, even most top-end Windows laptops, cut corners on webcams giving 720p, while Apple won't resort to any cheap tricks here. So they have given a 1080p webcam, which is amazing compared to its competitors. Feature 5. The full keyboard minus Touch ID. Another comeback on this MacBook Pro is the full keyboard minus the Touch ID on top. Apple removed the touchscreen row that they had introduced in last year. It was becoming a bit difficult to work on it even though the technology was great. So the full keyboard is back, which many professionals would give thumbs up for. The keyboard at night is fairly lit and is understated. To conclude, this MacBook Pro 16-inch is right now at the top of the laptop price pyramid. With these top-of-the-line specs and performance, this is positioned and aligned for professionals who will see this as their professional tool or instrument. By no means this is a cheap laptop, and hence it is not something you would buy as a fun purchase. This is serious money and rightly a serious machine. That's all from our channel this time, folks. Please like, subscribe and share. See you on the next video. Till then, peace from GizMonk.